Tim here with the Geekedupgaming review and bringing you guys a long overdue review of Dumpster Brawl from Dave Killingsworth from Solar Flare Games, and Brave Frontier Studios is the new name for everything for Solar Flare and for the Thrash card game that they came out with a while back that was also successful on Kickstarter. Dumpster Brawl is also on Kickstarter right now, so we're going to show you guys some of the components and give you guys our opinion on Dumpster Brawl. So let's go ahead and go over to the box, to the tabletop, show you guys some of the components. Alright, so here we have the box of the Dumpster Brawl, and this game has a lot of garbage in it. No, literally, that's what it's called. The rule book, here's the rule book, here's the stack of garbage that I was talking about. Rule book right now for a prototype is just a PDF file. The dice are very prototype. These dice are monstrous in size. They're huge. They're so hard to get out of the box. So first I want to show you guys some of the garbage cards. We have some reference cards here to show you like the symbols of what everything is. These I would say are optional. You don't really need to use them because you'll pretty much know what everything is in your hand. We have blank cards, which are unusable cards. They're just fillers. So basically what you're doing in the game is you're trying to get 3 sets of 3 and stuff like that. So let's get some of these spread out. So you got like a tin can, dirty boot, blank cards. You got dead fish, takeout. Just kinds of stuff you would see in a trash can. Not that anybody's dumpster diving or anything, but you know, you get kind of the idea. It's got like a very cartoony feel to it. We got like a pop ball, pizza box, soda cans, cabbage. Whoa, and I just threw it off the table. Cabbage, dirty boot. I think that's about all of them. But anyways, you would try to get 3 sets of 3, so you would try to get like 3 cabbage or 3 pizza boxes or 3 soda cans. 3 soda cans. And then once you have those 3 sets of 3, you try to get rid of all your other garbage. But there's people putting stuff in your hand, you're putting stuff in other people's hands, stuff like that. And I know I'm kind of like going to what the game's about while I'm trying to show you just the components. But anyways, kind of gives you an idea while we're looking at everything. And then we have, these are the player cards. I can get them all out of here. Right now they're just kind of printed on some kind of like a paperish material. Kind of feels like a photo paper, but that's not what it is. It's a little less glossy than photo paper. So we have the Raby Radafeller, Boris Molotov, Ellie Mae, Felipe, I think it's Felipe, but it may be just Philip with an E on there. So Felipe McKenzie, Rings a Hooligan, and I Scratch You. And I think that actually used to have an I right there as the spelling from what I saw from earlier spellings of his name. So Dave must have changed it. Also, the new icons down here, I think that the characters are going to start having perks, depending on what kind of stuff that you get. But that's something new that was added to this prototype versus the first prototype we had. So I just want to show you guys this prototype because it's got more colorful artwork and stuff like that. It's going to show you something more what you're going to get in the final copy. The dice are actually going to be green and blue, not red and white. So that's the only difference between the dice. But the cards are to scale, to artwork. The only thing that's probably going to be different is the corners are going to be rounded, not squared off. So that's the components. And we'll go ahead and show you guys how to play the basic game and also how to play King of the Heap. And we also have a bonus mode. Alright guys, so our final thoughts on Dumpster Brawl. We have a lot of fun with it. We really like that you can really screw with other people, giving them cards, taking cards, using the dice. Using the dice is a really cool mechanic that we see in a lot of games. This one, I think, is going to be really easy for families to play. Also, if you have a bunch of friends that are into alcoholic beverages and like to have parties and stuff, this will be a really cool game for really easy to follow. The game kind of takes a little bit of time to play. It can be fast-paced, and then it can also be kind of long. So, I mean, it could be over really quick. Somebody could get all 3 sets of their 3 cards really quick, and it can be quick because you may be giving the guys somebody cards that they need, or you may get all the cards that you need quicker than everybody else. But there's a lot of cards in the game, so that's the reason I think that it could be that it could take a really long time to play. So really, a given time frame, I would say set aside 30 to 45 minutes at least to play the game, and it could be over within 10 minutes. So it's definitely a really cool game. I would recommend that you go out there to Kickstarter, Kickstarter.com, and back this game, and it's definitely worth your dollar. So yeah, be sure to check it out, Dumpster Brawl. You can follow them on Twitter at Solar Flare Games, and then you can also follow at Dumpster Brawl, and then at Thrashcar is still active and is also putting tweets out there. So if you follow that, you'll still get the information on Dumpster Brawl and anything else that Thrashcar has in the making. They are already printed and distributed. I have a collector's edition of Thrashcar that we enjoy playing. So we are very excited to see the final final copy of Dumpster Brawl come out. And if we get copies, we may be doing a giveaway as well. But for right now, we're the prototype, and we're playing it, and we're having a lot of fun with it. So check it out on Kickstarter.